Hi, it's Emoji or Bored Black Girl, and today I'm going to be showing you guys my everyday makeup routine. I'm super excited because I've been kind of in a makeup slump, but I didn't wear like any makeup last week, and I'm just finally happy to be wearing makeup because when I have makeup on, I really do feel like myself. I'm trying to make this video not too long, but also I'm trying, hopefully, to talk to you guys a consistent amount. Hopefully before this I did a little cute, like, you know, little makeup little thingy like the beauty people do, like show off the makeup. If not, then I'll just put a picture right here or two of how the makeup usually looks. Good makeup starts with good skin, so of course, you know, do your skin routine. If you don't have one, I would suggest mine. I have oily skin, so I mean, all the products I use might not work for you, but it is something to consider. So maybe just check out my video and wash your face and come back. But anyways, we're going to begin, I guess. First, I'm starting with primer. I use the e.l.f. Matte Putty Primer and the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer, this one first. And I give them 30 seconds in between two. I don't know why I give them 30 seconds, I just always have. You want to be careful not to put too much like I have right now. True. It's okay, it's okay. We'll make it work, we always do, we always do. Next, the Power Grip. For this one, I like to smooth it into my face and also pat it into my face, because smoothing it into your face does not really do much, but I like to smooth it out just to sort of get it everywhere, and then I pat it in. Make sure to go into your neck. Next, we're gonna go in with the, what is this? I can't tell what this, I don't know what this is, but this is actually concealer, but I really like it and it matches my skin a lot more, so I just use it as a sort of foundation. I don't really wear foundation, truthfully, so this is my foundation replacement. I use a brush like this to smooth it out instead of like a beauty blender. I like to make sure I put it around my mouth because my mouth area is a little bit darker than the rest of my face. So I do put some color corrector there, but I do also like to go in first with the concealer. Ignore that, please. Please just don't even mention that. Just don't even mention that. Ugh. The amount of hair that's just deciding to come undone as soon as I turn the camera on is crazy. Blend it down into your neck because it might be a good match. That does not always mean it will be a perfect one. Ooh, this hair is something serious today. What is going on? Are you serious? Okay. For my concealer, I use a beauty blender and I use two concealers. I use the Fit Me concealer by Maybelline in shade 55. This one is a bit lighter. And then I also use the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop concealer in Mocha. I use this one on the inner and outer corner and this one on the inside. Now, before I blend it out, I like to put some red color corrector around my mouth. With color correctors like these, you really have to be careful not to squeeze it out too much, because you may think that like you don't see no product, you will see a lot, and using too much will definitely mess up your makeup. So you just gotta be careful. All right, so we're gonna blend it out with the beauty blender. I like to blend it all the way onto my eyelid, as well as like over here I like to blend it up so it's not just like a line. And then in the middle, blend down a little bit towards your nose and then blend out on your forehead. All right, next, my face has these sort of like natural, I don't know what you call it, I guess, incline, I suppose. So I like to enhance that. This is a really old palette, actually. It's LA Colors Matte Eyeshadow. I really don't know where you can buy this anymore, except for like Shop Missa. Maybe I'll put like the link. I will put the links to all these products. I like to mix these two at the bottom, as you can see. And then I like to place the powder and then blend it out. And of course, I'm gonna do that to the other side. I'm hitting pan over here. I need to buy some more. Getting serious. All right. Next, I love me some blush. I use a brush like this. It is from Shop Missa. It is F13. I like to use two blushes. I like to use this Hush cream blush from Shop Missa, and then I also like to use, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, Juvias Place Volume 5 blush in, I think Volume 5 is the name of it. So I do the putty first and then I go in with the second one. I really love blush, so I think I overdo it a bit, but as I continue my makeup, it definitely does calm down. So I like to do it on, of course, the fat of my cheeks, and I also like to go up. I like to do it across my nose, up here, a bit on my forehead, and a bit on my chin, so it looks, you know, it looks cohesive. I also like to smile when I do it. I feel like a little bit of blush never hurt nobody. So obviously a lot will definitely not hurt. I like to give myself that really like pink frosted look. Like I want you to know that I have blush on, honestly. I guess like sun-kissed maybe. I like to use the lighter pink right here on my nose, and then I use a darker pink up here. This is super pigmented, so you kind of gotta be careful, I won't lie. If you really like pink and you're a person with dark skin, I would get this because it really like shows up very well. I'm scared it's gonna be like too much. I don't want to like tell you guys to like, oh hey, here's a good product, and it's like crazy. But I mean, you can see how much pinker that is. As you can see, sun-kissed. I wasn't joking. Did I say sun-kissed? Hopefully I did, because whew, it is sun-kissed, sunburn. It's a lot. It's a lot. All right, next we're going to blend out the color corrector and then put some concealer on top of it. we're gonna go back with our NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer in Mocha for our lip area. Truthfully, I don't think I've completely nailed color correcting around my mouth, so if you guys have any tips, I'm completely open to them. I like to blend it out into the rest of my face. Alright, next we're going to go in with powder. I really like having that like light under eye look, so I use, gosh, like the top of it is completely gone, so I don't know the name. I use the Wet n Wild loose setting powder, and I use this kind of beauty blender, as well as the Maybelline Fit Me loose finishing powder in 40 or dark. For the translucent one, I like to do it under my eyes and a bit on my cheeks, as well as right here in the center of my forehead and on my lips. But because I don't really want to give myself a super flashback look, I use the Fit Me on the rest of my face, so it sort of balances out. One thing that I've been doing different when it comes to using powder is that usually I just stamp it on. I feel like one that like gets powder in my eye, which I struggle with that because my eyes are watery and I do have allergies, so sometimes just doing my makeup that way can like get like powder on my lash line. So instead I stamp it and I swipe, and then I pat extra when I feel like I need some. Crazy, I know, but sometimes you gotta look crazy to look beautiful. I don't really contour my nose, but I'll use the powder to do it. Just a bit, just a bit. Alright, now we're going to go in the middle of our forehead. And our lips. Okay. Crazy. I know. Now usually I use a brush and I use this Maybelline powder instead of a beauty blender because my beauty blender is already covered in white. I feel like that sort of defeats the purpose, so I tap a little bit into the top. Alright, now I don't really let the translucent powder sit or anything. I just sort of wipe it as soon as like I'm done putting it on. So I use this kind, oh sorry, I don't think I said this brush. This is from Ruby Kisses. This is the brush I just used for my Maybelline Fit Me powder, and it's the Ruby Kisses. It just says powder on it. I think I got this from the beauty supply store. And then I use this brush, which I don't have any idea where it's from, but it looks like this. And I wipe away all my translucent powder. I know it may look really powdery right now, but you just really gotta let the makeup sit and marinate sometimes. Next, after I put the powder on, I like to set my base with setting spray. I use 2 settings. I use 3 in total, but for my base, I use the Stay All Night Microfine Mist 16-Hour Wear by e.l.f. This one is actually empty, and I have a new one, thank God. And And then I also use the Milani Make It Last Original. e.l.f. one first. Also, make sure to use a fan to dry your setting spray, just something to dry your setting spray. It helps, like, honestly. Now, if I ever feel like I may be a little too cakey, I do try to go in with the Maybelline powder again, just for a little, just in case, Now it is time for my eyeshadow. This eyeshadow is honestly super easy. I use one palette, 2 brushes, and like a small highlighter. This is the Jasmine LaBelle eyeshadow palette. This is old. This is my mom's. It's probably expired, so maybe just use something similar to this and not to this exactly. Well, unless you have one, then send me the link. First, I like to go in with the darker color, or the darkest color. I like to put that, I think, this line on my crease, and it's also like to put it under my eyes. Oh, I'm not sure what this brush is from, but this is the small brush that I'm using. It looks like this. So put it on the crease. I also like to put it a bit on this far part. I'll probably look insane doing that. You know, I'm trying to make them match, so I'm gonna put a little more over here under my eye so it can match the other side. All right, now we're gonna use this really like light pale color on the end. We're gonna put that all on here where we did not put the dark brown. Okay, next, it's already really coming together. Next, I use this shimmer that's right next to it, and I put it in the exact same place. I like to really dig into the shimmer, as you can tell, because I feel like the shimmer is really what puts this look together. Ooh, ooh, I love that. I love it. Super cute, I know. All right, next I like to use this highlighter. I am not sure where this is from at all, and the back is not helping. So I just like to use this kind of highlighter. I'd say it's a bit like, not a yellowish, it's more like a pale highlight, and I like to use an angled brush like this. This is also a Ruby Kiss brush, but this one is for your brows. So we're just gonna, I like to use this one on my top inner corner here, where I just put that shimmer, and then also a little bit on the bottom, but mostly on the top. We're just gonna try to follow our natural eye. All right, I know it looks a little cuckoo on this side, so we're gonna go back in with the dark brown. We're gonna try to help to clean it up over here. All right, that is better. I also like to go in with the angled brush and the same highlight that I just used. I like to highlight my nose. I like to highlight my nose, not with my base, because I feel like it really brings the highlight out a bit more. Alright, you just want to look somewhere that has like sun, and you just want to follow where the highlight naturally falls on your face. So for me, it falls right here on this little dot on my nose, just a little dot. And then I like to do it a little bit on the bridge, not too much. And then of course you have to blend it out because that looks crazy. I just like to blend out a bit with my finger. Yeah, that's definitely might be a little too much, so okay, you might want to put a little bit of powder over that. I'm gonna take some of the Maybelline powder. Ooh, child, that shine is still there. Hold on now, hold on. Moving my pad away. I would do my eyebrows, but I honestly have nothing for my eyebrows, so they're just going to stay like that, unfortunately. We are almost finished, but before I put my setting spray, I like to do my lips. I like to go in for a dark brown. I have Ruby Kisses style pencil. Does it say the color? It says dark brown. Honestly, I don't know how I feel about this. I just picked up the first one I saw, but I find like it really peels, like it bundles up a bit when you put it on. That might just be a me thing, but I don't know. I just like to put my lips together so I can just naturally follow it again at the top. It really like peels up. You see? Yeah. Okay, today it's choosing to peel extra bad. I do not know why. Maybe pill. I think pill is the word. Okay, when you're done with that, ooh, first you gotta make it even. When you're done with that, I like to take a Q-tip or something. I like to clean off all the product on my lips. As you guys know, I'm usually a girl who does love color on her lips like to death, but for this look, unfortunately, we will not be pulling out any red or pink tint. I know. Instead, we will be pulling out the Wet n Wild Sunset Peach. This sort of like a light pink-ish shimmer, as well as the LA Colors lip gloss, which is a bronze color. And of course, we're just gonna put a little bit of lip gloss on top. I feel like this is one of those looks that, although I would love to put some red or some pink lip on it, I think it really does go better just have like a brown or something a little neutral and relaxed. And of course, we're gonna put some gloss on top of that. Woo. Sorry, y'all. I'm staring at myself in this, and my camera or my phone is. She kind of killing it. I don't know. She kind of killing it. Some gloss, mostly for the outer corner, or mostly for like the outer ring of my lips. Not too much. All right. Now we are going to set it with 2 setting sprays. I saw on TikTok that setting sprays actually should not be the last thing. You're supposed to use a finishing spray, and that's what really makes it like hold in place and not rub off. I've never used a finishing spray, therefore I don't have one. I might have to look into some oily skin ones, but I go for setting spray. I use 2. Of course, I use the Milani Make It Last Original as well as the e.l.f. Stay All Night Blue Light Micro Setting Spray. Really, I like to use all 3, but these are the ones that I most often use when like I'm at the end of my makeup. We're going to go with the blue one first, and of course our I just realized that I did not put any mascara on. So that might make or break this look. Usually I like to use a clear mascara before because I feel like it really accentuates my lashes. I have very sensitive eyelashes. Oh gosh. And they are also weak. I will be doing an eyelash video soon, trying a serum for the first time. So usually I would go in with the NK Makeup Clear Mascara Multifunction, but I have not really been using it, so I'm not going to put it in this video. Instead, I use the, I don't know how to say that, their lash lengthening mascara as well as the YSL mascara. I use the smaller blue one first. For my mascara, I like to really focus. I start at the bottom and then I shake it and press upward. I'm going to do the same for my bottom lashes. And now the YSL one. This one I really like, so I feel like it really does make my eyelashes look very, very cute, but I feel like too much of it can make your eyelashes clumpy, so be careful. We're gonna go light today. This one I just lightly brush it on my eyelashes. I honestly feel like it does bring out their length. As you can see, my eyelashes, I did put a bit much, so it's like clumping together. Well, this one's a little more dispersed. But hold on, I gotta put myself together before I say this is the final look. Alright, so I do still have a pimple over here, so sometimes when I am breaking out a bit, I like to just cover them up. So we have this e.l.f, I don't really know kind of eyeliner, but it's this really pointy one. We're just gonna do a little dab. We're gonna let it rest. And then maybe put a little bit of powder on top of it just to help it look a bit realistic. And I have another one over here, so I'll cover that one as well. I love a beauty mark, honestly. Okay. So this is the final look. This is my everyday makeup look. I was really hoping to go for a middle part today, but the bangs just decided that it was their time. So this is it up close. As you can see, the blush really lightened up a bit and blended out really nicely into my skin. What do you think, everyone? All right, tell me how you guys feel about this look. I mean, it's my everyday makeup look, so I'm not but do you guys think that you would do your everyday makeup like this? If you're somebody who doesn't really do makeup and you came to this looking for, you know, a makeup look that, you know, looks good on somebody else, it might not always look good on you, but I think this is definitely simple enough. I mean, the eyeshadow is simple enough. I'm not sure about the whole base, but the eyeshadow is definitely simple and extremely cute, at least on me. All right, I believe that is all for this video. Make sure to check out my oily skin video, as well as my video where I try my new makeup, and any other makeup videos I think you guys might like. I'll put them somewhere around here. But thank you for watching. I really hope you liked this video. If you did, like it. Actually, like it on like the YouTube application, and then, you know, maybe comment if you guys have any tips or any tricks, or maybe I used something and you didn't really catch the name of it, or maybe it's not in the description. Tell me, I'd be happy to help you. And check out my Instagram where I post pictures of myself, and my TikTok where you will definitely see TikToks of me in this makeup. I believe that's all. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.